And so our kingdom rises once more. Hello. Welcome to more Ni no Kuni, where we sit around managing a kingdom for 20 hours just to realize that we've forgotten to set up proper defenses and we're going to die by bandits at any point. I mean, I guess I do have walls, but they could just come through here. I guess they'd have to climb out. I don't know. But hello. Welcome to Shrim. Part of me feels a little bad for like just playing this game over and over again, but I feel like if I stop playing it, I won't come back to it. Which will mean I'll have another game just in the back pocket, never finished. And you know, it's interesting. It's not... some of the gimmicks are kind of running thin, the more time that goes on, but it's still interesting. I don't know if I'll bother with the DLCs. There seems to be a lot of them. I know we went to the labyrinth last time, but... I don't know. But first let me check my side quests. We did basically nothing but side quests last time. You know, we've got these things, but I don't know, I guess we could do that one, but... So I'll use the sleepy blob this time. Been using soft blob a lot. Hello, Eldy. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, like this girl wants a mushroom that matches her description. I don't know what the heck she's out talking about. Yeah, let's make a visit to the witch. Seafood Odyssey. I need octopuses, but I don't have those. I don't even know where you'd get those. And this is a skirmish, so I don't really want to do that. This one is also a level 60 mission. I'll probably die. Oh, sorry. I guess I should have used this one, but hello, Eldy. Hope you're having a good day. Like, I don't know much about the VTube life. Or the PNG tube, but... someone was talking to me about it, and it was like, they have some ways to detect your voices, like what emotion you're having. And I'm wondering if that's even true. I got a koi carp. Alright, so our objective is to actually just do one of these jumps. I'm so sad that you can't jump whenever the heck you want, but... yeah, it's probably one of those things where like, well, we don't want you to accidentally jump onto an island and get stuck. Never mind the fact that you can just teleport. You know, it's games... it's developers like this that just are a little too safe. Which I get it, but... I don't know. If I want to drive my boat up that mountain, I don't see the problem with it. Just because I can teleport. If I couldn't teleport, I'd be like, yeah, I get it. Like, I don't want to... why did I find an ocean pebble? Like, I don't really want to break the game, but I want more freedom. So yeah, you can just...
Blimey!
It worked, it actually worked. A jumping boat? That's ridiculous. That's how I jump? That's not a jump. How do you feel about this, Eldy? Like, I guess that qualifies as a jump, I mean, grand scheme of things, but that doesn't feel like I'm jumping. That just feels like I'm, I don't know, gliding, at best. Yeah. I guess that's why they didn't want you to just jump willy-nilly. You need wind. I got a splendid squid. The squid is splendid. Why am I picking up pebbles in the ocean? You know, they have like bags and boxes of just ocean rocks, you know? Wait a second, where am I supposed to be going? I was supposed to be going over there. Whoops. I wonder if it'll let me go over here. If you forgot, we are trying to go to the next and, I guess, last kingdom in order to get them to sign the Declaration of Interdependence. Whatever. Hey, now I can teleport here. And they're like a science kingdom or something dumb like that. What's in the cradle of light, and why is it evil? Alright, there's nothing here. So they're like a science kingdom, and somehow the main scientist has already been influenced by evil, dark energies, and we don't... They haven't really explained that at all, on like how he's doing that. But it's fine. I don't need explanations. I just need results. But as a result, we're just gonna be... Oh, that's level 41. That's actually not that much higher level than me. Yeah. Actually, Leander's already 41. I guess I could fight these at any point. And like always, I gotta remember how the heck to play. Taking too much damage, why? I probably need to like level up on Pigleys at some point. Right, that's cool. A 20 Autumn Mantle. Now with the power of Divine Laser... Oh, he died before I killed him. Didn't even have the courtesy of letting me shoot him. That's what makes them evil. Okay, so I gotta go all the way around there? Or do I have to go... Was I expected to go south? Can I go all the way around? I guess we'll find out. It'll be a long trip. All around the Arctic. Yeah, I don't know if we could ever blitz through this game. I'm also at 23.23 hours worth of playtime on it, so that's fun. Some of which is just me being idle on it. I haven't actually sat in the game or anything. Like I said, that feels kind of lame. But, you know, I had to have it sit for a while I set up stream, and, well, there was also points where I was just testing to see if it would crash. Sometimes it did. So, you know. That sort of idle time eventually... Huh, I can't do anything yet. It eventually adds up. As time is known to do. Could squids survive in the Arctic? Are they cold-blooded or whatever? Well, I guess that would mean they could survive the Arctic, doesn't it? I don't know. This giant watery abyss seems suspicious. Hello. Scary. I would hate to just have a giant abyss right outside my front door. Or just nearby, really. These walls. Curse these invisible walls. Forever hindering me an unnoticed amount. How level are you, friend? Hello, Mr. Arctic Manticore. Reveal thy secrets to me so that I may bully you. Can I land here? Why can I not land here? That looks like a shore. I mean, sure it is. Now I'll be back for you. Do I need some sort of, like, Arctic anchor in order to land here? There we go. Like, this game does have a lot of just checkpoints before you're allowed to do basically anything. I'm sure there's a way to break it. 100%. Got a brilly fish. Salva pings in the chat. Alright, who's ready for science? The science, the witch, and the wardrobe. Seems like they're, doing pretty well. Good old green junkyard full of gears. That guy's 47. What is the recommended level for this quest? 35. Why is there a 47 guy here? Oh, why am I so hurt? Also, I have no items, jeez. I guess I never really bought any, but... Ugh. Gross. Do I go through the goop? No, I can't. Okay. What do I do? Yeah, this is where I'm supposed to be, unless I'm supposed to go through the Arctic instead, but I feel like that's where I'm supposed to go afterwards, so... What do? I require ideas. You, mired in endless junk, will never know true peace. You can't make the story quest inactive. I want to make it more active. Doesn't seem to be a... Am I dumb? Is there a pathway I'm not seeing? I hate this dramatic music. Oh, I am dumb. This is a pathway. Okay. It just looked more like more junk. I got a bad egg. Oh no. Why are these guys so high level?
Here goes nothing.
I mean, they should not be this level. They should be like around 35. Doing way too much damage. He turns into an orb and then rolls at you? Somebody's getting sued. There, he's dead. One gentle stab to his robot stomach. This lung sword's a doozy. I don't feel like I should be here. I guess 52. And I'm not 50, so he's just 50. Because I'm not 52. Did they expect me to just go and do all the side quests I could? Even then, I don't really feel like I could be that level. This game may not be properly balanced around the idea of just playing a game. I mean, I did win that one fight, but I don't know if that means anything. More money. Five bully buttons. I wasn't sure if that was a button or bread. Ooh, creamy cheese. Could there be moldy cheese? Given where I am? Is there another box? Guess not. Oh well. I can't believe LD is dead. Like, this guy's more... It's not really my level, but it's closer. And no. And I'm so dead. I know I'm supposed to like guard and dodge and stuff, but sometimes you really can't do that. And by that I mean the game won't let you. Ow, 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 why? I was your friend. Wyvern. Why did you beat me up? Okay. Why did Leander get healed? I need the heals. Who cares if he dies? I guess I am on hard mode. Maybe that's why it's not normal. I mean, everything's kind of off-leveled. All over these guys. 43. Before I go in, I will save. If I end up fighting like 55s or something, then I guess we'll have to go do more side quests. That's not a door. Alright. Who's ready for science? Everyone's favorite subject in school. Probably. Oh good, robots. That's what we need. Place looks depressing. This is our future. Broadleaf. It's a broad future, but our future nonetheless.
We, Akatsuki, will deliver.
Flippin' Nora!
What the flippin' heck is this place? Hello, Weeborn. Hope you're having a good old swinging day. I don't know what that means. But, no, world domination has not been achieved yet. We have to get through the ultimate wall of world domination. AI.
Oh my!
To the tower is this main city of Broadleaf? Never seen anything like it. Yes, you have.
Hey!
Hey, I hear it's starting soon. Starting? What is? You're kidding me, right? Don't you watch the news? The anti-vector faction. I thought I said fashion for some reason. Is holding a big demonstration.
Wow.
Really? Against the president?
Yeah!
Yeah, up at the landing pad, or so I heard. You wish you could take a look? You bet I do. A protest, huh? Guess the stories about the people here being unhappy were true. I suppose we had to go and take a look for ourselves. Now I can teleport. But everything around here is kind of way too high level. We'll see how that goes. Sorry guys, kind of in the middle of protesting right now. Can't tell you anything today. What do you mean you're in the middle of protest? You're at work! If you want to protest, don't go to work. I've always been the kind of guy who toes the company line, checking my own opinions in at the office door. Getting harder and harder to do that. People really are divided into pro and anti-vector camps. I just don't think it's all that black and white. This storyline might be getting a little too real. Wait, no, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to the robot. Beep boop bop beep. Hello there. Thank you for visiting Broadleaf Incorporated. I'm afraid I can't offer you a tour right now. I hope you come back and see us again soon. Have a nice day. Great. Even the robots are protesting. That's a good sign. Hi, and welcome to Popular Produce. I'll be your server today. I'm ready to take your order anytime. I actually do need more of these. 10 seems good. Wait, actually, what is Stardust Pepper? One shake of this sparkling pepper will have your dish looking like a sea of stars? What does that mean? Does it increase your food stuff, I guess? Thank you for your shopping. We will use your money to buy more gears. Wait, what is... Wait, was it up here? No, Confusion Beacon. Am I blind? So it's an ingredient. I mean, it would be impressive if I could play all these games and read all these things while being blind. Some people can do that. Well, they can play the game. I don't know about reading the game. I don't like your hair. Out of fear of her commenting on my hair, I will leave. I know that's the main story guy, but the... Swift Solutions guy is over here.
Welcome to Swift Solutions.
Welcome to Swift Solution. Like to take on more things. Obtain a castle crusher. I've got this, so I'll take it. I got this, so I'll take it. Take this. This. Okay. My solutions are always swift. Dang it. Alright, he doesn't have any people for me. That's the only one I care about. Right now, at least. I guess realistically, I should probably get like one of each thing. Huh? Good time grapes. We found the zone for them. Let's go talk to this spooky robot, who I'm sure will not turn on us and try to kill us. Beep beep boop. Hi there. Going up? If so, hop aboard. All you need to do is pick which part of town you like to go to. I'm an uptown king. Looking for an uptown queen. This is not where I'm supposed to be. Can the landing pad be on the top? Maybe it is. Maybe it's not on the map yet. Oh good, we can teleport. I'll never have to pay for elevator fees again.
Yep.
I'm totally on board with the president's vision. I mean, Broadleaf could be nothing without him. If this company were a tree, he'd be the trunk. The trunk isn't really the important part, though. It's the roots.
Yeah, and?
Where's this landing pad, then? Eh? Landing pads are usually at the top for flying vehicles and whatnot. Yeah, there it is. I have to go here. Uh-oh, cutscene. Oh no. I don't like your hair. It's time, Bracken. Alright, we better start by thanking everyone for coming. She doesn't have a name, so that means she probably won't be important, right? 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 Who are you guys? I haven't seen you around the company.
Listen.
Sorry, but things are about to get dangerous. You better leave.
Oh.
Oh, we were rather hoping to go and meet with President Vector. What's this all about exactly? Huh. Meet with the president? I don't think that's about to happen. He's about to die. Anyway, I'm Bracken. Dang it, she has a name. I figured because he said her name, but... Anyway, I'm Bracken. Bracken Meadows. You can call me Sakura. I'm chief engineer here at Broadleaf Industries. I probably have a hammer and a gun. I'm the one who gathered all these people here today. We're gonna try to make President Vector finally listen to what we have to say. We gotta get through to him. Make him hear the workers this company relies on has to say. Golly. I think that might be one of the few times they've actually used the golly voice line when he actually says golly. Usually it's gosh. Good golly gosh. I'd have been the same if we started developing the perpetual fission reactor. I don't care about anything except finishing the dang thing. Not even his employees' lives. Something like 20 people have already collapsed from overwork. The conditions, they're unacceptable. What kind of leader would do such a thing? I make my people work 24/7 to give us money. But you know, only because they want to.
Hey!
Hey, Bracken, he's back. True, golly is pretty harsh. Alright, let's do this.
Look!
What is that thing?
What? Did he make a giant statue of his own face? A giant airship with his own face.
It appears to be an airship of some sort.
Who is speaking?
Look
Oh, that's
at
probably
the face on it!
Gross.
We're ready when you are, Bracken. Just say the word.
Just say the word.
Thanks, Trey.
Oh, his name is Trey.
Maybe now you'll listen, Zip.
For too long, the president has been working us like slaves to get his perpetual fission reactor finished.
It's been a week.
But we have a message for him. We are not your slaves, Zip.
How many defaults are in this? Well, a lot of them are wearing the same necklace. I assume that's their, like, company tags. But I don't see any repeats. Yeah, that's a plus.
We're not slaves!
Except for the robot, but I don't think that counts.
We demand workers' rights. We demand fair treatment.
I demand extra charge time.
We've had
And
it
a
being
hat.
worked half to death. No more reactor. No more overtime.
If I do not get electrical bananas, no one else should eat either.
We're not slaves!
That's not what they said. They said no more reactor, no more overtime, but okay.
Sounds like I'm gonna have to let some people go.
He has such a CEO voice, too. I'm gonna have to let you go with the power of science.
What's that light?
Hello, Trot Up. We're in the Science Kingdom, so he basically is just an evil businessman from an 80s sitcom. He probably got isekai here before we did. But now he's been corrupted by evil. Oh no!
Now you see what happens to those who defy me!
Oops. Drop my phone. Now you see what happens to people who defy me! I know he already said it, but... You get to go into the fission reactor of my dragon's stomach.
Finally decided to make an appearance, huh, Mr. President?
What do you mean?
What a disappointment to see you leading this ragtag resistance. You know, I expected better of you, Bracken.
What do you mean, make an appearance? My face has been on every corner of this company since it began.
I expected better of you, too. Have you forgotten what we said when we started out? We promised to make the world a better place, remember?
And I am making it a better place. For me!
And we will! The perpetual fission reactor will change the world forever!
I just need a couple bodies to get it running.
And the future will be mine to define!
Even if it means trampling over
Also, here's
everybody
Sakura.
who helped you make it this far?
You know, with the goggles, she basically is just Sakura and Pura put together into one character.
You used to care about us. You used to be a leader people could trust.
And then you put your face on your airship.
But that's all gone. Now it's progress or nothing, no matter the cost.
I'm sorry, could you speak up? You're kind of like 50 feet below me. Literally and figuratively.
When did you get so broken?
I'm the broken one? Look at yourselves, stuck in the past, left behind by the march of progress. I don't need you
It's getting
anymore.
too real. It is time.
It is time.
And once again, Snake Man does a thing. Hello! What the? I'll be taking this. This one was fast, huh? They went through like a little quest line and everything for this, but... I was going straight to the dragon fight, huh? Okay, bye.
Ugh.
That was Dalaran! We don't have voice lines for this one. Darn it. We were too late again. I mean, we could have done something other than just sit there. You made my feet look like Christmas trees, President. Dragon, we gotta get out of here. Yeah, I guess we do. What are you doing, Bastion? How dare you disobey me? Is he gonna blow it up himself? Oh, he's got cannons. Ow. I also have cannons. Heh. Huh.
Do you really think you can stop me? Well, let me tell you something, friend.
I'm the one who handles
Anybody who
this
stands in
orchestra.
my way
Why is he still evil?
gets atomized!
I don't... I don't know if you want that as your super villain. Ow! As your super villain taunt. Well, he's dead. You attacked me, boss. I'm leaving. I'm not the president anymore. I'm the atomizer. Looks like Bastion's gone. Why are you guys here? Well, Bastion, Kingmaker of Broadleaf. I had not thought we would actually see the creature for ourselves. What? Leander, I know you weren't there for the last few, but we fought one of yours. We fought your Kingmaker. Well, your Queen's Kingmaker. Hey, said you were here to see President Vector, right? Well, he's dead.
Yes.
Yes, that's right. I am Evan, King of Evermore. I'm realizing I should have called it Evanmore. That's a new kingdom in the Heartlands. Come to ask the President Vector to sign a pact with us and join our union of friendly nations.
Holy!
Wait, I think I heard about you guys. Goldpaw and Hydropolis already signed up, right? Now you want us on board too, huh? Guess I don't need to tell you this, but now's not exactly a good time.
Yeah.
You can say that again. If he's setting his kingmaker on his own people, imagine what he'd do to us. Why did Lofty look like he was just falling asleep there? He didn't used to be like that. Back in me, we found this whole company with him. We know better than anybody. It's a perpetual fission reactor. Ever since we started work on it, he's been different somehow. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if all of this was Dalaran's doing. Who or what is Dalaran? He's a snake man. Huh? He's a strange masked man who's going around stealing the king's bonds of all the world's great leaders. For some reason, he hasn't targeted me at all. We saw him stealing President Vector's too. He pollutes people's hearts with an awful blackness so he can control them. Somehow. I'm sure that's what must have happened to the president.
Huh?
What the? Are you kidding me? Then we have to help him. Ow. We'll help too, of course. I'm sure there must be a way of bringing him back to his old self.
No.
Did you say no? No, it's impossible. Based on what we've seen and heard, it would seem that the president has been quite seriously infected by Dalaran's evil influence, somehow. Queen Nira, or Neria? Something? Being highly skilled in the magical arts herself, was capable of resisting the darkness enough that restoring her to her senses was a relatively simple task.
If I may be so bold.
If I may be so bold, I somewhat doubt that it would be so easy in this case. Why?
Excuse me?
I think your President Vector used to be close, didn't you, Bracken? Is there a way you could remind him of those times, perhaps? Perhaps by jogging his memory, you mean? Yeah, that could work. Roland, shut up. I remember trying to remind him of the good old days, huh? We used to play soccer and break his nose. Now, this might be a good place to begin. Where the three of us started out all those years ago. We used to do all our work in the room right there. Right through there. Just how we left it. Such a place might certainly hold a clue as to how we may proceed. You want to take a look at the workshop of yours, Bracken?
Uh-huh.
Sure, be my guest. If you steal stuff, we'll kill you. Where do these people come from? Researcher, I'll try. My preconditions here are all wrong. Gotta find a value that falls within the range of motion. What? Some quality cloth. Weird that we were just invited into this random room. Like, she didn't know we were king until like a second ago. Oh. Alright, fine. Yeah, I know, Evan. Am I stuck? No. I just hit the trigger for whatever that was. Guess it seems kind of small compared to the offices we have now, but everything that grew into Broadleaf Incorporated we know today started here. Yeah, and zip record every minute of it. Guy was obsessed. Yeah, it's his idea to leave this place just like this forever too, huh? So we never forget where we came from. Oh, a fine sentiment to be sure. This is the first time I've said anything in this entire trip. Now we have a look around and see what we can find? Like, I don't know, this giant, colorful book? Oh, hello. Memolith. BLO11. That was easy.
Hey!
Bracken, I found this. Is it anything important? It's a Memolith. Pretty old one. Must be left behind from back in the day.
Oh.
What's a Memolith? Well, you take a crystal and run teeny magic current through the record visual data. And you can run a light beam through it, focus it with prism lens, and watch the data back whenever you like. I'm sorry, what? By which I mean, in layman terms, it's a device you can use to record memories.
Golly.
Golly. 2 in a row. And we can watch them now? The ones on this Mimolith, I mean?
Uh-huh.
Sure, let's play it back and see what we have here. Boop. Oh no, this is the day I ate a lot of pizza.
Hey, Bracken, there's something up with this circuit. Can you take a look?
Sure. Let me see. Yeah, I think you're getting some leakage right about here. Okay, leave it with me and I'll see what I can do.
Oh no, my... Oh.
Oh, that'd be great, thanks.
My line is
Can't wait to get the
leaking.
crystal
Why did
battery
they
up and running. This
record
thing's
this?
gonna be a game changer for the energy business. The technology we build here today will make a better tomorrow for everybody. I can feel it.
I can feel it. Just like I can feel myself making an airship with my face on it.
Me too.
Also, isn't he dead?
Wow.
Wow, that was from way back when we first started.
Yeah!
Perfect, then we can use that to jog the president's memory, right?
Huh.
I'd say so. Picture's worth the 1,000 words after all. Wow. Sure, it would be good to have a couple more than just this one to be sure, though. Any other Mimoliths from back then, Bracken? That's not the Mimolith, is it? Because that's way bigger. Zip is kind of hot destroying sensitive data. Wasn't essential to running the company, it pretty much got wiped. But I took a look in the database just now, it seems like 4 Mimoliths are unaccounted for. Means there may be another 3 out there somewhere. Could find them, all of them, that ought to be enough to jog his memory for sure. Oh, I thought Badu was gonna say something, but he just was nodding. Seems a little unlikely they were going to find them just lying around like we did this one.
You're right.
Sure, it's unlikely, but I have an idea how we might be able to maximize our chances. If those Mimoliths went missing, somebody probably lost them. First thing we need to do is go where most people are, the factory. Wait, wouldn't they... Thanks for helping me out like this, you guys. Bracken temporarily joins the party. What a stinking surprise. Alright, what do you use? Is it a hammer and gun? Yep, it sure is. What a surprise. Are you surprised? That is one sick shooter. Gotta admit. Yep, that has a full crossover with everything. We got 2 swords, 2 hammers, and 2 spears. What do we want our party to be? Like, I could exchange Batu with her. And then realistically, I could put Tani in the party. But that does make us have a conflict with guns. You know, alternatively, these 3 are just their own party. Yeah, and I've pretty much only used Roland. What is this gun? Look at this gun. Doesn't even look like a toy. Just looks like it's broken. Need better armor. Oh, hey, she also has cybernetic boots. Neat. I don't know. Who's your favorite character, Reborn? You know, my only issue with her is that she is literally just Sakura with a gun. Like, I could easily see Sakura using a hammer. The only problem is it would probably break in her hands. Amy is also basically just Sakura. They've made her a little better, but... Evan, Donnie, and Bracken. Completely new party. Oh no. And she also uses hammers, that's true. And fair. Squeak, squeak. But... Oh, it's that one. I was like, what is weapon switching? You know what, sure. I have been playing only Roland this entire time. Ta-da! And this is her story. Wow, this Crimson Axe is terrible. Who needs Evan? The kingdom? He is the king. Autumn Mantle is bad. Cybernetic Boots. Or is he a puppet? He is the king. I will give him credit for that. He is the king. You know, he's making all of the, like, big, important decisions. Roland just goes, yeah, that'll work. And then it works. Brings out the best of your firearm, making range attacks more powerful. That's pretty good. Homebrew Buzzbot drone provides covering fire in battle. Health hub? Hey, look, she has a heal. I knew at least one of them would have to have a heal at some point. Okay, I'm gonna put... And of course she has static wall. That's so bad. I'm gonna put heal on there because I never use square for anything. Fireball can go on circle. And probably buzz off with that because I start with triangle. King spin, cut and thrust. Flurry is actually pretty good. Yeah, admittedly. Alright, let's give him his cool weapons. Yeah, Evan is not really an amazing character. He's very, very simple. Powerless Flutterby Baton. He also wields a butterfly wand, which, you know, that's cute, but, you know, a little weird. When was the last time I checked the learnable spells? It's been a bit. I upgraded a lot of stuff with Roland, but that was kind of it. There's that. Have his boots, I guess. I hate having to do all this. I wish there was just an auto-equip thing. But hey, watch, I'll probably enjoy playing her just because I can shoot a gun. Alright, save the game. So I don't have to do that ever again in case it crashes. And yeah, now our thing is maxed. I don't really get why Lofty is on the party list. Like, he's part of the party, I accept that, but, like, why is he there? And now... go home. How much money do we have? Our money is maxed. $30,000 in the bank. Oh, that reminds me that this thing did finish. I can talk to animals. It hasn't really done anything, but we can talk to them. Can I go to personal and just level her up? Level up. The stars gave me the guidance, and now I'm cooler. Okay. It costs 30. I have to spend every dollar I just made in order to level up Spellworks. Or I could get Spirit Medium that lets me talk to dead people. Huh. Oh wait, no, I needed the Astrologer's Gift. Anyone have that? Oh, Hao Ling has it. I don't remember where he was. I think it was in the Arc of Alchemy thing. I think he was in here. The Hubble Bubbery. I want to talk to dead people. Don't you? Complete research. I don't really need this, but it's the last thing on the list, so... And all 39 of my people are busy. Oh, it's literally at 99%. Okay, I think we can wait for this one. I'll go do other stuff first. I really don't know what the heck to do, though. Did I? Oh no, that was her leveling up. That was her. She leveled up to become a veteran. Oh, you mean Bracken. No, she does not work for me yet. That's why she's a temporary member. Yeah, she's not in here, see? Persia can level up. I believe she is over here. She is not. She's somewhere. I remember where Persia is. She's... Oh, right here. I went right over her.
Hey there.
Hey there. And she works in the bazaar. Sure, leveled up, why not? That'll give me new things to buy. She's the only one that likes being here. This place is also only level 1. To level it out. Maybe it'll let me buy a mushroom that I can give to Henny. $36,000? Jeez. Why is everything so expensive? Now it's a little mushroom house, okay. I can't do that. Or can I? Aha.
Huh.
Yeah, it seems that way, doesn't it? I don't know if we will. I don't think people like this game that much. What? Oh, I don't have enough IQ. I was like, I have the money. See, how much IQ did it actually need? I didn't read it. 235, okay. I can just put someone here, who cares? Tani, you can go here. There. Alright, let's go... buy spells. Well, we can buy spells for Bracken. Sunrise. Balls of light fly at foes. Sounds good. You now know sunrise. Water pistol. And I can probably upgrade this one quite a bit. What does Bracken need to know? Goes fireball. Fire pillar. Yeah, I'd rather know that than stinky static wall. Breaches level 10. I mean, I can't. I don't have enough copper. Level to 2 though. Ogre's fingers. Wow, scary. Leander seems to have the most interesting just spells in general. Meanwhile, Roland doesn't really have anything. Sunrise sound funny. Oh, I know. He's not from around here, so I get it. Hmm. Hmm. Could buy food, but who cares? Let's go see what's at the shop. Maybe I can buy mushrooms.
Come to do some shopping, eh?
Come to do some shopping, eh? I can get a bonanza. Gonna buy anything I don't have, but I have so much stuff. Not a zero. Okay, I've got pretty much everything here. No, wait, I don't have Venom gone.
What else can I do? I'll be seeing you again then.
It's a guy that sells fish.
Yes.
Oh, actually there is something else we can do here, but I don't want to. I'll do it later. I want to get back to doing stuff. someone was messaging me. I'm back. No, the labyrinth suddenly spiked up in levels, so I don't really see that being a thing I can do. Not effectively, at least. But they definitely nailed the, like, tired look on some of these characters. One of the guys we ran past definitely looked pretty tired to exist. This is factory security at level 5. Authorized personnel only.
What the?
Wait a second, why teach this our friend here some manners? This is security level 6. Welcome, fellow workers. There's another great day at our Broadleaf Incorporated. Just say the word and don't slap me if you need the elevator. That's more like it. What a great security system. If you get blocked, just smack them. Beep beep. Let's have a great time at work today. We're gonna have a ton of overtime this week, so let's make it a ton of fun. Beep beep. Would you like to use the elevator? Yes. Beep beep. You got it. Why did they program these robots to flex? What? Uh-oh. This might be round 2 of the labyrinth. Why is there a beat?
Well, now.
How do you propose you find these memory stone contrivances of yours in a great cavern in a place like this, eh, girly? Well, memories are pretty small, right? I mean, people lose them all the time. That's not good when they're filled with sensitive data. I create a handy utility to scan the vicinity to find it. A utility what? In the vicinity what now?
Uh-huh.
Thanks to the database, where you know the serial numbers the Mimolus were missing. So here, if they're here, we should see them soon enough.
Whoa!
Oop! Looks like I'm getting a reading already. Someplace nearby. Coming from the archive over there. Whole factory's on lockdown. Need to fire up the boilers before we can get in there.
Come on.
Yeah, I like the little bup 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 bup. Let's send you the floor plan, so you get lost, you can check your map.
Wow.
Robots here too, huh? So I just remembered I need to equip their new skills. That costs 3 mana, jeez. Although Buzz Off does too. And I'll give you... Sunrise. And, you know, she didn't get anything, but... I think she actually has enough with the Spark Shower. I was gonna give her the... Arrow Shower, too.
Uh-huh.
Combat droids, they're designed to outmatch humans in every way. So we're gonna smash them! Five steely nuggets. I'm glad she actually has like a confident run cycle. You know? Hey boys!
Raring to go,
Let's go battle droid! I heard... Ow! Her attacks have some weight to them. Also, that was Fire Pillar? Jeez. That was a lot bigger than I was expecting. I was wondering the same thing, but we were so close I didn't think about using it. Well, let's find out. I can't go over there. Curses. Bop. Nope, she also has laser beams. Say good night. Pow pow pow. Unique and supercharge? Nope, still laser beams. A little sad, but it makes sense. It is just a gun. Yeah, all guns shoot lasers. I don't know if you knew this. Okay. Back to Bops. What's up?
Well, now.
Yeah, the first thing about robots, I know smell high-grade oil when I get a whiff. It was her using the thief skill. It's one of those boiler thingies you were talking about.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, if we can light it, the steam it produces should start generating power. Huh. Steam engine, huh? Need some fuel.
Huh.
I guess you could put it like that. Evan, I'm gonna teach you a spell. Listen carefully.
Hmm?
What? Okay. Da-da-da! You learned the Kindle. You cast that on the boiler, you should be able to get just the right number of fire higglies together to help you light it. Usual fire spells are all well and good for battle, but they don't give you enough fine control you need for this kind of thing.
All right.
Need to kindle the boiler. Okay. Anyways, I taught you the spell, but I'm gonna do it myself. Ta-da!
Alrighty.
Good. Now should be able to change the direction the gears are turning. Use the control panels to see if you can use the gears to get over that archive. Why did you design this factory to have gear bridges? Yeah, I enjoy the aesthetic, but doesn't seem like a very safe work environment. Is there a thing over here? Yes, there is. Oh. Oh, I see. Then how do I get up there? I can almost jump up there. Hello, boys! I missed, but they didn't notice. It's fine. Fire! Ow, that hurt. Why does this robot have a sinking laser sword? I didn't manage to steal anything. Don't mind if I do. I got a dark crystal or a dork crystal, your choice. Oh, okay. I guess I rolled into that. Let's summon lightning, and let's do it again and again. Oh, he died. You know, with the power of infinite mana, I can do whatever the heck I want, and that's the best. A cup of good old eggnog here in the factory. Not even Christmas time.
Hey.
Need to find a memo before we move on. Somewhere in the archives. I was just gonna go kill stuff, man.
Flippin' heck!
Core, this place is a mess. What does core mean? Yeah, when the treehouse finally went up, they moved our old offices over here. This place wound up being where they dumped a bunch of the old records.
Alrighty.
Alrighty, let's dig out those mimolith. I wonder where it could possibly be. Not on this old computer, or this jar of is that a mushroom? A mushroom powers this? Huh. I mean, you could probably power a computer with mushrooms. If you're brave enough. Ha! I knew I was right. Go Find Me is the headache-saving killer app the world's been waiting for.
Huh?
What kind of weird name is that? Never mind that. Let's watch this next Mimolith. Yeah, okay.
Zip, the launch was a disaster. Everybody hates it. Half the units we shipped have been returned.
Relatable.
What? Why? Why? Damn it, my design was perfect!
I'm sorry, Zip. This is the end for us, huh? We're finished.
What's with
Man.
the 3D glasses?
What are we gonna do?
You're gonna quit whining and start thinking. That's what. This isn't the end. It's the beginning.
It's the beginning of our
Someday
death.
soon, the world will finally understand my vision. We're not giving
What
up
was
until
your
that day
vision?
comes.
stretchy arm and extendo fingers?
We nearly went under. Right then and there. I can remember sitting up crying all night long.
Yeah, relatable.
It was hard. But nobody did more to get us back on our feet than Zip. He was an inspiration.
I also cried when I made a robot and then it tried to kill me. Those were the days.
Gosh. Dang it!
It doesn't make any dang sense. Figures a perpetual fission reactor, they're all over the place.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, sir, but the prototype in this state is just not safe.
Shut up!
I don't want to.
Shut up!
I don't want to hear it. Just fix it. You can finish this thing when you can finish it now. I don't care what it takes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. All right, bye. My head. Never mind that. Gotta get the job done if I let it slow me down. Nobody takes a break. Not me, not anybody. Yeah, I'll work all night if we have to. Jeez, my nose is huge. Back to Bob's.
Alrighty.
Frank, any signal from the next level up? It's a smart stick lab. You can tell us what exactly a smart stick is on the way. It sounds funny. Alright, let's get moving.
Leave this to me.
Lightning bolt!
Don't mind if I do.
I'm almost dead. Evan, do something. Oh hey, it's Light Incarnate. Oh, well, he died.
Say good. Yeah.
Well, she died. I'm really just not high enough level for this place, huh? Like, they are doing so much damage. I do have a healing skill, yes.
Or not. Here we come.
I'll just use a revive. Well, it doesn't help that I swapped my party, but they're all the same level. And I gave them the better equipment. I know I'm not used to them, but... Nope, I haven't touched the Higglies at all. It doesn't feel worth it. It's just so much that I just don't understand about the Higglies. Like, they're all still level 1, except for Runcible, which I gave fruit. Like, they went over, like, their personalities and stuff, and I don't get it. They have different stats, I think. Looks like they do. They all have different skills. Like, this guy can cure ailments, he can't heal. And then increases physical defense. Fire guy heals. He increases our defense. Yeah. Okay. Tove was improving Roland's shadow shot thing. But like, I don't know. Probably improves light. We have 2 firefighters, so might as well get the flammable. There is treasure around here I'm missing, but I'm just gonna keep going. Although... Slice of creamy cheese, just hanging out. And we got Roland's thing. Yeah, the speaker's a good point. I did forget about it entirely. Oh, actually, I just realized we got a new party member, so we probably have like 40 points. Wolf 6 shooter. We have 60 points. It's a bit more. I can also probably put myself on... I would guess that the robots are considered golems, but... Hit points? Sure. Resistance damage while blocking. I don't care about escaping. MP. Yeah, I could also increase my resistance to certain things. It's equipment. Rare materials, but who cares? Yeah, I've spent all my points. Damn it. There's a lot of light around here. Okay. Continue on. It's probably the last big boost of those we're gonna get. Since Brackeneer is probably our last teammate. Unless Lofty suddenly gets levels or something, I don't know. I wonder if the Higglies affect that. They shouldn't, but... Oh, okay.
Alrighty.
Time to get the boiler on this floor fired up. What's that thing?
No.
These red cogs, they're the first color of these we've seen, are they not? It's another security measure. You can only control them with a panel of the same color. It was Zip who came up with all this stuff, you know. Said it was so only people smart enough to figure it out could get in. Wasn't very smart of him. Here we go.
Watch this.
They count as gold. Huh, some of them don't have... I couldn't move. Well. I couldn't move. Ow. And that is a fun attack. And also Evan's dying. Good dodge.
Say your prayers. I think I'm...
800 damage! Alright. I might have to go and just level up or something.
I'm counting
What
on
can
you.
you guys do? You have a cannon. Wow. That was scary. I don't know how that didn't hit me. Why did I take 800 damage? Like, she has the best armor on, too. Like, her armor rating is the highest. Whoops, I didn't mean to fall down. Didn't think I could. Yeah, I guess that's true, as I could go back to the kingdom and upgrade stuff. And actually upgrade armor and weapons and whatnot.
I'm raring to go.
I just don't want to. I don't know why my hammer is red, but I'll take it. Autumn Mantle. Crimson Halberd. That's not a halberd, I think. Aren't halberds more like spears than axes? Or am I thinking of something else? We can't figure out how to get to this ferry. It's dead. Money. Kindle the fire.
Yes!
The blue boiler up and boiling. Need to fire up the red one. Should I go back and do that now or wait? Oh, there's a thing right here. They've changed position. Well, if I do horribly in this fight, then I'll just go back.
I'll do my best.
I didn't even summon my robot. Alright. Well, I'm taking too much damage.
I love you, little guy.
I love these little guys, and yes, I do. That's what got us most of our new subjects. Civilians, workers, whatever. A blustery ice crystal pistol. At least it rhymes. Crimson Hellbird. This one, I guess. This one's a little better. Less resistance, or magic damage, or something, but... and the new thing I got is worse? Oh yeah, it's down here. Why? And now the red ones are active.
Woo, yeah!
Yeah, last time we did a whole episode of just Side Quest City, and we've got all the civilians from the Fishland that I can get. You know, with the exception of like one. This guy wants us to pay a visit to the witch on Macronos and try to lift Nereus's curse. And he's the guy who... he was like the singer who was muted by a witch. You know, pretty rude. Like, that's the only one I didn't do. Lick. I guess I could do that, but I don't really want to. Click. Platforms connected to the red panels have switched. Whoa. Guys just spawn right behind me. But I guess I could swap. I guess I could swap away from gold to equipment. There's equipment and experience. And I got plenty of gold, I'm just not spending on anything anyways. Higgledy piggledy, we're getting stuck! Hello, box. Will you have something cool? There's a Higgly. Gutsy enchanted armor. Is it actually good? No. Like, even the items I'm getting from boxes in here seem to be, like, really bad. Give me what I like you what I like. I was talking about that sap, isn't it? No, I smell stuff the girls like. What? Scented sap? I know, I could use money to buy more stuff, but... I don't know, I can just get more stuff. And then sell it for money. This is the best thing I've ever seen! Oh, I thought he had sunglasses on, but he has horns. Top Turvy the Testy. Why is he a demon? What does Top Turvy do? Parts of slight boosts the power to the regular attacks. Decreases enemy's physical attack for a short period of time. Meh. I'm sure there's something out there that tells me which Higglies are good, but I don't know. Where am I going? Other than back into danger. That's a lot of slimes.
Leave this to me.
I'm gonna smack you with my hammer, which should do nothing to slimes, but... Okay, suddenly gained a bunch of health. I was like, oh wait, I'm almost dead, but... Man, they're just doing so much damage. Yeah, maybe I need to go upgrade my armor. Fire! Let's see how heal works. Voila! What does it do? Oh, it's a healing circle. That's pretty useful. Kind of just like the Higgly thing, though. I figured it would just be like a, you know, throw a medkit at someone's face. Lasts quite a while, too. It's still going. And it's gone. Sad. Alright, let's go home. This might break the puzzle, but... you know, there's no rule against it. Oh, right, I forgot the research topic that was, like, almost complete anyways.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. You can get all these things. Oops. This is this one. Reduce research costs. Would have been useful a while ago, right? Yep, there's $25,000 down the drain. And we got like one of those little... I don't know what they're called. Improved research speed. That is good. It's only 10%, but hey. That's 10 whole seconds. Unless I'm mistaken, I knew you wouldn't let me down, laddie. Blah blah blah. Make a stupid purse.
Crevens.
I do have more of those. I think one more. Exactly, but... let's get enough to research this again. It'll take an hour. That's too long. And now I can talk to the dead! Yay! Is that good? Alright, now for what we're actually here for. Let's go...
Yup.
do stuff. Wait, this is the weapon shop. This is the armor shop. What is the best thing I can make? Bone mail, which I already have, so there's, maybe I need to start upgrading this, huh? I mean... I can only improve it 5 times. That is a lot of bones. A lot of sturdy bones. This doesn't feel worth it. Like, I'm only getting +2. for spending all of these bones. I'll leave it at 100 and then... Like, later I'm gonna have to improve another set of armor that's way better anyways. And it's gonna take even more bones! So, like, what's... Maybe I just need to upgrade the armor area. And then I can buy better armor. Alright, I only had one more. I could have sworn I had two more.
Crevens.
Huh. And we'll go here and we'll... Get level 3 armor development, I guess. I guess I'll do the same for... Yeah. Alright, well, we basically got nothing out of this, but... I don't know. Is there like an area where I can just fight skeletons 1,000 times? And just get all their bones? There are some boxes around here I have not touched.
This'll be over in no time.
Let's go, robot! Something seems to be exploding over there. Yeah, the big issue is I've replaced my stuff so much that improving it seems like a waste. You know, my mentality is too conservative when it comes to resources. I want to conserve all of my stuff. Alright. Charge attacks are easier to block. What? Don't I want my charge attacks to be harder to block? Isn't that the goal?
This'll be over in no time.
Fire! I'm still taking 1 billion damage, and I'm confused.
Voila!
Voila!
Show us what you got.
Higgly piggly. I guess this might be magic damage I can deal with. Or that one time I got hit by a sword. It couldn't have been magic. Nothing magical about sword fighting. Lighted Hercules handgun. Did you just summon a clone? That's illegal, isn't it? That's against the company rules. No clones allowed. That did too much damage. Voila.
I love
Whoa, okay. I love these little guys. There, now I have double healing. You can't kill me.
Show us what you got.
I am invincible. In my double healing circle. Okay, is there anything I missed over here, really? I think there's like a box down there. Alright, I was gonna check my new gun! It's way worse than what we got. Okay. How is it so much worse? Doesn't make any sense. I think they just didn't balance this game. They were full of bad eggs.
Come on!
Fire!
All yours!
Gold power. No, give me the gold power. And fire! And fire! I mean, look, this game is totally balanced, guys. When I can spam fire. I thought fire was like around me, but it looks like it's just around whatever I'm targeting. An accursed evil eye wand. I don't like this wand, guys. It's literally staring at me. Pressing the wrong button. But is it better than the Flutterby baton? It is. But not as good as the Burning Wand of Wisdom. Slight damage boost versus slimy monsters. I know. I mean, I gotta adapt to what the game's given me. It's doing a lot of damage, so I just need to turn up the heat. You know, I need to do better. If that means I need to pull out the big guns, well, which is what we have to deal with. Can I go this way? No. Alright, so go back down here. Oh wait, can I jump onto that? I can't tell what is and is not an invisible wall. Can I just fall down onto this? Yep, sure can. Untouchable Brutes boots. Those they look like pretty good boots. Are they better than what I have? Of course they are. Boost damage done by hammers. And invulnerable longer while dodging. Literally made for me. Could not ask for better boots. I already have the perfect ones.
I'm raring to go. How do you like this?
Let's go, shooty golem. Doesn't really seem like he does a lot of damage. Ow. Doesn't really feel like I do a lot of damage. I have died so many times. You like that perfect dodge that didn't even really work? Ace. Never mind. He blocked my attack. He blocked my attack. Why are the robots able to block my attacks? There, I slaughtered them all. Like mere mortals. Wow, and I got a fire wave that time. That was neat. Get parried. I didn't get parried. I got platypused. Alright, here's Wyvern City. I don't know what to do. I'm just dying over and over and over. I have to use my ultimate strategy.
I'll do my
I thought they were just gonna let me run by them. That would have been funny. But then they finally noticed that there was a human just walking by. I got a twinkly tunic. I'm not afraid to use it.
Use it! Quick!
Voila!
Voila!
I love you little guys.
I love you little guys. They're so cute. And they have a cannon. There we go. Got on full health. And now I'm half health. Well, this isn't going as planned, but we will get there eventually. I forgot to change the blob to just be angry whenever I was talking, but it's fine. You can tell when I'm talking, right? Because he starts wiggling a lot faster. Alright, now where exactly are we going? Okay. I thought I wasn't allowed up here for a second. Like, nope, nope, sorry, nope, you can't come up here, nope, sorry, employees only. I am an employee. Aha. I'm allowed to jump. Yeah, that's a lot of robots. That's a lot of robots. I don't know what the heck I'm gonna do.
This will be over in no time. How do you like this?
Yep, there goes half my health. Literally this time. I'm just gonna keep on rolling, rolling, rolling. Rolling, get in here. Ow, 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 ow. Smack and then roll. Oh boy. Show us what you got. Boy, am I glad I'm invulnerable while doing that. Oh, that was close.
Now's your turn.
Well, Tani died. I guess I just have to play better. You know, I've always been the type of player to just go in swinging, but that might not work anymore. I essentially have to get good. The Roaring Sword good? Oh, we have the Gluttonous Savior Sword. Okay. It's kinda... For a Savior Sword, it looks kinda demonic, but... I mean, demons have saviors too, I guess. You know, these spinning cogs must have gotten their heads turned around. He just blocked my attack again. That's illegal. Lofty said grab this, but he didn't throw anything. Mixed information here. No, 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 no! Well, that's about as effective as my usual laser beam. Now, hey, turn back to normal. Hey, turn back into a box. Hey, I leveled up. Hey, I'm over here again. Little ball. I can't tell if that was the one I summoned or one Evan did. Now. And I died.
Mind if I do?
Mind if I do?
My word.
I'll take your lodestone laser. I stole something. Watch it be like 200 damage or something. No, okay. Curse greatly reduces damage dealt. What? Does that mean the gun is cursed and it reduces the damage it's dealt? Or if I get cursed, it reduces the damage it's dealt? I don't understand. Some things were lost in translation, I feel. Piggle. Oh good, a save point. That can only mean one thing. There's treasure afoot.
What's this? Mind if I do?
Iron nugget. Well, maybe the secret is just to use iron. Never mind. He just took 600 damage from literally nothing. And I'm confused. And she's dead. I could have healed, I know, but I didn't want to. And Evan's dead. Problem with upgrading your gun ability is that it uses mana to upgrade your gun ability. And your gun uses mana to shoot. How am I supposed to shoot them after I've used all my mana to load the gun? No. I just wanted the heal. Run up the stairs. Get the box. What's in here? Seems like a waste to not actually be using any of these rooms. No, Mimikyu, don't pull the trigger! You're gonna shoot the king! But hello, Mimikyu. Hope you're having a good day. There's a magic wand in there. Mimilit, BLO30H. And we found another. Nice. That's 3 monoliths now, isn't it? Yep, let's see what's on it. Anyways, we're here hanging out with the Sakura Rose.
It's finally ready. Behold, the all-singing, all-dancing Smart Stick!
The what? What does that do?
With one of these revolutionary devices, anyone can be a
Ah.
wizard. No more magic monopoly for the casting classes. Now, there'll be spells for everybody!
Well, that's
You did it, Zip. Congratulations.
good.
Hey, I couldn't have done it without you guys. This was a team effort. Don't forget that. I know I won't.
He then proceeded to forget that.
Thank you, all of you.
And I love all of you. I love all of your families and your families' families and, you know, whatever else there
We were
is.
a team back then. We all thought the same way. Wanted the same thing.
Wanted to cast spells that go pew pew.
How did it all go so wrong?
Yeah, well. Evil Snake Man wormed his way into your hearts. Boss is gonna explode! President Vector, the reactor, there's been an explosion! What did you say?
Well, you see...
Explosion! We tried to move the engine safety, but we're too busy to...
Yeah.
I don't give a dang about the engine. What about the reactor? Is it damaged?
Yeah.
Yeah, but only a little. It shouldn't take us too far back if we...
Uh-huh.
Good. You replace the team members you lost, continue to work. Nobody rests until it's fixed. Get your guys together and go to work. Oh, but President, boss. One more memo left to find.
Uh-huh.
Yep, I just found the signal. Perfect timing. The other floor up, the production line. Huh, really did find them all. Who knew? Who knew it would be that easy? It almost feels like it's rigged. Alright, now for this next part. Yeah, I'm too lazy. I'm too lazy. I was gonna switch back to the regular team and see if it helped. But that's work. I had to switch all their equipment back and everything. Go that way. No, but Mimikyu, you missed the story. The summary is that the president of Science City... Hey, songbook. Is going crazy and has lost the heart. He's lost the heart of a true inventor and is basically sacrificing all of his people just to make this fission reactor thing. So that they'll all be happy and safe. Ignoring that he's killing them. A lot of menuing just to get one shot. True. But I don't know, Roland's pretty buff. Oh man. This dang door is the biggest pain of them all. In what way? Well, through there is where we make a lot of stuff that hasn't been announced yet. It's all top secret. Security's extra tight. See the 3 lights above it? The door won't open unless all 3 are lit. Which will mean finding all 3 lock switches. More blessed contrivances and contraptions. There's one thing after another with you, Swamp. Why, back in Cloud Coil Cannon, we were happy with 2 planks and a latch, curse ye. I guess the fact you were willing to throw people off cliffs just for setting foot in the place probably helped keep prying eyes at bay, though, huh? Ha, you bet it did. Murder is fun. Okay, I'll just ignore that. Let's go find the switches, shall we? You know, we're kind of trying to stop the president from killing everybody, so joking about just throwing people off the factory just to stop them from finding secrets seems a little bad taste. Here's the button number 1. Also, what security measure is pressing 3 buttons? Literally anyone can do that. You think a top-class spy wouldn't be able to press a button? I mean, we're doing it. And we have 2 children. A Lofty, whatever he is. And then we have Roland and Tani. Oh, and, yeah, Bracket, I guess.
I'm raring to go.
Here we go! Fire! I keep forgetting her name is actually Bracken. My brain is only supplying Sakura. Why am I getting all these bad eggs? Why are scientists dropping all of these bad eggs? Well, robots. Can robots be powered by bad eggs? I mean, if they can be powered by birds and Sonic, then why not egg? I'll do my best to set everything on fire. A dripping savior sword. What is it dripping like? Poison? I'm taking so much damage. And I'm dead. I've had bad luck, huh? It'll be 2 days in a row where I double my death score. I got double teamed. That's not fair.
I'm counting on you!
Well, I just revived them, and they are both dead. Or no, Tommy's dead. Kraken is apparently alive. Barely. An honorable Gabriel's gavel. I hope so. That did 700 damage. Why? Summon a black hole,
Need your
please.
help!
Well. This is awkward, this is awkward, this is awkward, this is awkward. Okay. I've avoided the tornado by just rolling inside of it. And I'm dead. Dang it. Wow, good old wave. Now I have the power of a golden god! Fire! Ow. The fire! And fire! I did it. Victory. Why am I dying horribly? Can you explain it in one sentence why I'm dying horribly? Where do I go? I came down the stairs, right? Oh, there's a box over there. Got some four-leaf soar away. Let the pain just fly away. And then you'll have a much better day. Okay, I guess I need to go back this way? Don't really know. Ah, yes. There we go.
Listen.
By the way, Zip sometimes switches up security setup for fun.
Oh.
That doesn't sound like much fun to me. Yeah, what does that mean? What exactly does it mean that he switches it up sometimes? Is it gonna just suddenly change after I get done using it? Okay, let's not well... There's a Higgly over there, so... Higgledy piggledy boo. And so no one could explain why I'm dying. That's good. I know what's talking about that milk, isn't it? Proper posh stuff with nothing taken out. What? I mean... It's just a milk, right? It's fresh. What? Proper posh stuff with nothing taken out. Any ideas? How about that milk? The proper stuff with nothing taken out. He wants the cow. I don't own a cow. We've got llamas. That's about it. Wait, butter's not even milk. I guess I don't have what they want, because I don't understand what it means by nothing taken out. You know, just write that one down for later, I guess. I'll forget, but... And I fell down. Like, the one type of place you would want an invisible wall. Going back up the stairs with my silly boots. Now, what's their reasoning going to be to have Bracken join us? I've forgotten where I went. It was this way. Everything looks the dang same. Press the button. Ta-da! Thank you for the input, Evan. Snuggly wool? Okay, we need the last button, which is... somewhere. I like that enemies respawn. It's right there. But how do I get down there? That might work? Wouldn't it also be smart to have some of my extra teammates just be sitting at the switches? And then we just move that way? Would that not work? I guess we're only allowed to have 3 people in existence at a time. Hey, Castle Crusher! There was a quest for one of those. Oh yeah, I forgot another... Yeah, it's better than what I have. Cool. I got 2 hammers and an axe. And now that I'm here, how do I get to the button? I jump. I'm not used to there not being invisible walls. And... open! We did it!
Alrighty.
Oh yeah, and what we're trying to do here is we're trying to get memory things Dang it. We're trying to find videos of stuff that the president used to do to remind him that he wasn't always a bad guy. You know, he used to be in it for the people. And then at some point, it became all about the money. You know, very relatable stuff. Alright, here's the new plan for how to play this game. Throw down the healing thing. And then just sit in the healing thing. And if I can get some mana, I can just use my gun power. I heal faster than you can heal. Ow. Nothing crashes castles faster than a cannon. And what's better than one cannon? Two cannons! And nullify. Great. Can I block this? Nope. I feel like most things I just can't block. Which kind of makes blocking redundant, but... Maybe I have to block it perfectly? And then I get that one frame of invulnerability? Alright, you ready for probably something stupid to happen? This is the production line. That Bimus should be around here somewhere. Why is no one working in here? I guess they're all building that reactor, so that makes some sense.
Hey!
Fine, I'll get the thing first, right here. Ta-da! BL-104.
Yes!
Indeed. Fourth and final
Uh-huh.
one. Shall we take a look? Ta-da!
Okay, listen, everybody.
Why
We've
are their
brought a
faces
string
so
of
doofy?
Hit products to market that have changed the world forever.
Except it hasn't, because none of the other kingdoms care. But that's a different plot point.
And thanks to all of your hard work, now we've built this too. Our revolutionary new campus, the Treehouse.
We built a tree, everybody! We built a tree! Please, please, hold your applause.
And that's not all the good news. We just added our 315,639th team member, which means we're not a company anymore. We're a nation in our own right.
Uh-oh.
Soon we'll be the
companies
biggest
are turning
and
into
best this
nations.
world has ever seen. Just one last push. Are you with me?
Woo, yeah! We're with you, Zip! Vector! Vector! Vector!
Clap, clap, clap.
What a day.
What a day.
A company
That
that
was
started out in
yesterday.
a shack got big enough to build this place. Got so big that it became an actual country.
Hey, this doesn't make sense. If their previous room was in the second or floor or whatever of this place, how did they start there in a tiny shack but then built the treehouse afterwards? Where were they?
He had a vision for the
I
treehouse.
don't know.
He wanted to build a place where people could live happy and work happy.
And then suddenly he went evil.
And dang it if he didn't do just that. I had my doubts, you know.
Naturally.
He was a different person back then. He had a smile for everybody.
Yeah, except for that one time when he
Where
was
did
yelling
the old Zip go?
because people kept returning his robots. Don't worry, he's still there. He's just lost in the darkness. Zip, we have an issue. I mean, we're facing a challenge.
Not about the reactor. I don't want to hear it. We can worry about it later.
Well,
There are intruders on the factory floor, sir.
Intruders?
yeah!
Then get rid of them and stop bothering me.
Think I have time to worry about your stupid intruders? That's my job too. Zip Vector, remember? Inventor of the perpetual fusion reactor? The guy who pays your wages? My nose is huge.
That's all the members. Now we just need to show them to President Vector. There's one more I want to show him. I thought you said there was only 4.
Uh-huh.
There are 4 listed among the missing on the database. There's one, it's more of a personal record. Chief Engineer's office is up ahead. Tell you more when we get there. I'm sure there won't be spooky robot walls or something. Oh no. A save point. Oh no. Well, we're at 24 hours. I've officially played this for a whole day. What does this button do? Oh, nothing. Well, that's disappointing.
Come on.
Oh, this is probably the way out. This screams boss room, right? Mm-hmm. Tiny cyborg fridge. Looking where I work and sleep sometimes. Feels like I haven't been here in a long time. Been a week. Let me just grab that mimolith. Bracken's personal log. Yeah, I know, well, boss room. This is the boss room. She's the boss. Hello, Phoenix. Hope you're having a good day and not exploding for some reason. Like the fission reactor is. There we go. I wasn't sleepy for a second. Well, I guess you could say it contains one of the most important memories of my whole life.
Golly.
Golly, that's 3 in a row. Anyhow, with all this and the others, we should have more than enough to make Zip snap out of it. He'll be in the reactor control room.
Come on.
It's upstairs. I'm sure nothing evil is about to pop out and try to kill us. Why would anything ever do that? Elevator should take us up to the reactor control room, and the alarm goes off.
Blimey!
Oh no, what's happening? I'd say someone isn't too keen on us coming knocking. Oh, what could it be? Why is the alarm on? And robot. Of course it's... Oh no. The Billiterator. The future of workplace security. Buy one now for the low, low price of $10,000 a week. What the crike be this down? It's called the Billiterator. Yeah, I didn't get to read the rest of what she said. Alright. Healing down. Gunpower. Well, I tried it. Gunpower up. Okay. Interrupted again. Pretty rude. Now I'm dying. Higgledy, higgledy. You know, this healing power is probably the best move I've got now. Okay, ow, okay, ow. Alright, I rolled into that one, but...
Now.
And healing. Good old healing drone, my favorite. Hey look, another healing sword. Ow! I have 7 health. and I'm dead. Okay.
I think I'm hurt.
Do you think? Do you think you're hurt? So if you haven't seen the rest of the stream, Phoenix, this is about how well it's been going. Just constant death. Ow, ow, ow. Just a reminder that the recommended level for this entire mission has been 35. And he's dead. It is 100% right. At least the mission to come here was 35.
Show us what you got. Whoa!
Now we really made it mad. Yeah, I've got no fear. It's just a giant laser beam. I can do that with my eyes closed.
Say good.
Like this. Wow. Ow. And I'll get you eventually with my unlimited gun.
Show us what you got.
Gonna let Evan stay dead for a while. Ow, 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 ow. Ran into that one. Uh-oh. Almost died. Oh,
You're a lifesaver.
didn't need to press it twice. But
Now's your time to shine.
surprised it didn't. Oh, it fired it twice. And 3 times. Wow, good job, Tommy. You dodged all of those. Wow. A swift blunderbuss. Ugh, that thing meant business. I'm so glad we were capable of helping. Well, it's gone now. Let's go see Zip. Alright, that was it. Critical hits are more likely. Well, we did it. At the cost of doubling my death counter, we have managed to get through this chapter. And that was probably the end. No, wait, we haven't fought the dragon yet. We'll probably fight the dragon. Hello. Beep boop bop. You're currently on the testing floor. Please select your desired destination. I'm afraid the rooftop is off limits unless you have authorization from President Vector himself, boop. Oh. But I already did side quests. I did like a majority of the side quests. Also, yes, to prove that. Yeah, the recommended level for this thing is 38. So something's wrong. And you have the dragon, the Kingmaker. We saw him earlier, but Okay, do the thing. Uh-huh, it sure was.
Hey,
Zip, we need to talk.
Now, what do you want? I'm busy.
Gah!
Yeah, really? You're the intruders, huh? Makes sense, I guess. Who else could have gotten around by security measure but you, right, Bracken?
Literally anyone. President Vector, something you need to see.
Huh?
Show him the memo-list, Bracken. Okay. Time for a trip down memory lane, Zip.
What the?
Can't wait to get the crystal battery up and running. This thing's gonna be a game changer for the energy business.
Great, we have to watch all these again?
The technology we build here today will make a better tomorrow for everybody. I can feel it. Someday soon, the world will finally understand my vision.
I don't
We're
like
not
that.
giving up
What's his
until
name?
that
Trey?
day comes.
I don't like that he looks sad in all of these memories.
Hey, I
See?
couldn't have done it
He's
without
crying
you
in
guys.
all
This
of them.
was a team effort. Don't forget that. I know I will. Soon,
Yeah,
we'll
this
be
one
the
he's not.
biggest and best
But he
this
probably
world
still
has
is.
ever seen. Just
He's probably
one
still crying.
last push. Are you with me?
Are you with me? Aren't you excited? What the? That was me? Yeah, that was.
I was.
Why was I such a
I don't-
nerd?
there's one last memory I want to show you. Please. You have to remember who you used to be. You have to bring the old Zip back.
Are they?
So I stayed up all night making this for you?
He has a robot leg?
How about that, huh? A custom leg made just for you by the world's greatest engineer. You're gonna love it.
This isn't my leg. I want my leg. I want my...
Oh no.
No, I get it, Bracken. I get that you're upset, but we're engineers. We solve humanity's problems.
One step at a. I mean, one hop at a.
We use technology to help people. That's our purpose. That's what we do. Now, do you really want a little thing like this to stop you from fulfilling that purpose? We solve humanity's problems, and we solve each other's too, right?
We're
You
humans.
lose a leg, I make you a new one. I lose a hand, well, you know, I hope you do the same for me.
But I also hope that, you know, I don't lose a hand. Yeah, just throwing that one out there.
Oh, Zip.
Although a robot hand would be pretty cool.
And this leg, it's not just a machine. I put my heart and soul into it. It's a part of me.
Did you know she had a robot leg? I never looked, so.
Thank you.
Hey.
Hey, I'm your boss. It's
No,
my
that's
job.
when you say you're the friend, not a boss, but. Okay. That works too.
Look, Zip, look at it.
Oh, man! You got a robot leg!
You've seen the things we can do these days. I could have upgraded it. I could have gotten rid of the leg you made me,
I did.
but I would never do that. This leg?
I could have made, like, a rocket leg if I really wanted to.
This leg is what gave me the courage to carry on. What got me where I am today.
Everyone else is just like, oh, she has a robot leg. That's cool. Moving on.
You were the best engineer, the best boss, the best friend anyone could have. You had a good heart. The best. You have to remember. You have to.
Stop being a heartless boss. No, purple stuff.
I remember now. I remember everything. What have I done?
Wasn't
Zip?
there an unconscious guy, like,
It's
to the
you,
right
isn't it?
a while ago? Where did he
The
go?
real you. You're back.
Bracken, I'm so sorry. If it wasn't for you, I don't think I ever would have remembered.
Anyways, the reactor's about to explode.
Shaking.
Hello, Sivia. Hope you're having a good day. Like, yeah, now kiss. I mean, that leg does have a ring on it.
Oh no, Bastion!
And now Bastion's here. Yep, here comes this part. Also, Zip, can we talk about how you put your face on your airship? Uh-oh. I hope no one's below that. Everything's toppling down like a couple of cards. Oh yeah, I don't know if you've seen the thing yet, Sivia, but I have a little talking blob now. Isn't that neat? Bastion's back online.
Ah, dang it. If he reaches the reactor, he could trigger a total meltdown. If that happens, Broadleaf and everything around it will be gone in an instant.
What? Then we have to stop him.
And I have to find him first. I left Bastion in one piece. He's equipped with full optical camouflage. Also, you know, he has that going for him.
Oh man, what if the One Piece is just camouflage? It's been right in front of us this whole time.
I can't see him on any of my monitors, but judging by the patterns of interference and the fact that he's a giant freaking dragon, I'd say there's a good chance he's on top of the tower.
The elevator will take us to the roof. Come on. Now for bops. Where did all these guys come from? Hey, you're the announcer guy. Are you okay? I can't talk to him. Okay. Never mind then. Yeah, because he's Zip Vector. He has the direction and will get there in the flash. He'll zip right to, progress.
Blimey!
You're kidding? Oh, the elevator's
Well.
crashed. This is unfortunate. The path to the elevator. How are we gonna get to the top now?
Ah, we got no time for this. If only I could still fly.
Come down, everybody. It must be a way, I think, probably.
Brain blast. Yeah, take the pipes.
Aha!
I've got it. Divert power to the reactor's high-pressure inlets. It might just be able to generate a field of sufficient integrity to trigger pattern G chain reaction. Could you guys speak English for like 5 seconds? Of course, which would enable us to turn light into solid matter, maybe only temporarily, but still, could use it to make some kind of stairway to the top. A stairway to the heavens! Good to have you back, Zip. The old you couldn't have thought of something like that in a pinch. Only the old you. Just one thing. I know, it's only a hypothesis, but I'll have to do.
Attention all team members, I need you to channel all available power into the reactor's high-pressure inlets right now.
But President Vector,
But sir, that'll blow up the whole thing.
they weren't designed to take that kind of punishment.
I don't care what they were designed to
You know
do.
what that means better than anybody.
The reactor will go critical and the core will fuse. In other words, we'll wind up with the world's most expensive hunk of junk.
Alright, maybe not better than anybody. Bracken seems to know exactly what's gonna happen.
You sure about this, Zip? She's your baby.
It's that, or risk the lives of every person in this country. You think I'd hesitate for even 1 second?
I mean, about 10 minutes ago, yes. Well, actually, you wouldn't have hesitated. You would have just said, no, don't forget about everybody
I'm
else.
the executive director of this company and the leader of this nation. Nothing is more important than my people.
Good to have you back, Zip.
So flood the damn tubes! That's an order!
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. For Broadleaf.
And so we now have a staircase. You know, we could have just made that ourselves.
Oh my goodness!
Incredible! Now we can get to the top. Reactor level was critical. All available energy been channeled to the high pressure inlets.
All right.
Nice work, everybody. Now let's get out of here. Get some people someplace safe. But sir, the reactor's totally unstable. If we leave now, there'll be nothing to...
Hey,
Who do you think you're talking to? If anyone in this country can keep that thing under control, it's me. The president on your own?
ha!
That's not groovy. Sure, on my own. I could do it with my eyes closed. You really mean it, don't you? Alright then. Make sure everyone else makes it out okay. Good luck, President Vector. Well. I'll stay here to look after the reactor. If putting a single foot wrong, it's good night for all of us, but I won't. You guys go shut Bastion down. I'll handle things here. We'll leave right away. Good luck, President Vector.
Come on!
Alright. Hello? Keep up. I was kind of worried they were out of a junkyard for a while there. Anyways, please select a destination. You mean select a destination? The elevator doesn't work! No, I'm not allowed to save yet. It auto-saved anyway, so we're fine. Anyways, you ready to fight a dragon?
He's gotta be around here somewhere.
There he is. He looks like an old toy. You know what I mean? Bastion the dinosaur. Four-legged fortress.
I'm raring to
Go for the
go.
legs, Evan! The legs! The only way to take him down!
How do you know my name, sir? And also, he's level 51. Ow! My tootsies! Giggly? Giggly! Fire! I don't know how I dodged that, but... Oh no. Oh no. What is this? What is he doing? Oh, okay, just a bunch of fire. Oh, Tawny is almost dead. How do you like this? Ow! That hurt. He's hitting me with his steam engine. But also, he's a dragon. Oh, his weak point changed. Dang it. I'll go all the way back around. Good job, Evan. And I'm dead. That didn't last for long, now did it? Uh-oh. Oh, his weak point changed again? Uh-oh. Look at all these machiny things. It's supposed to do something about them, Evan, my lad. What? What am I supposed to do about them? They look like little trees. And they can shoot death lasers. So, you know, that's fun. Oh my goodness. I'm taking so much damage. This guy is different from the... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, like, he doesn't have any high maker guys spawning, but apparently it's in the little trees. They're two death lasers. I guess even that's different. Last time it was just a bunch of, I don't know, spikes of ice. Higgledy, piggledy, pop. Where is his weak point? You know what? His weak point is this thing.
Knock your socks off.
Shoot a laser beam. Amazing! Rhino gets to blast him! Yeah, what takes out a fortress? A bunch of cannons. I said it earlier. So let me know if this is too loud, because they are so loud. So, what did that do? Did that do anything? Is he stunned? What happened? Also, feels like a waste, but, you know, Bracken should be alive for this. Do the thing, boys! I guess it did damage. Why are his feet getting tired? What about lightning? Oh, that did quite a bit. Dead lasers. Ow, 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 ow. Don't cross the lasers! Oh, I'm dead. Well, I'm dead. I didn't even know who I was controlling. I literally just revived myself, dang it. And then one puff of steam killed me. And she's dead again. Also, Tani is dead again. Okay. What? What killed Evan? There was nothing there.
That was close. I think I'm hurt.
So I think the game wants me to go and do stuff that I don't really want to do. They just died again. I'm not even gonna bother. At this point. Oh, he's electrocuted. That's what killed Evan that one time. I literally can't do anything about that, huh? Except shoot him with cannons, I guess. I almost died there. Okay.
Now's your time to shine.
And voila! Ow. The cannons aren't doing anything. And I'm dead. Okay. That's what I was banking on, really. So. Let's try again. I could use my tactic thing or whatever, but... What does he qualify as?
Come on!
Does he qualify as a dragon, or...
Oh, careful, man.
Okay, we're hitting the legs. that hurt. Oh no, he's turning. Is that gonna do damage again? Thankfully I rolled through it, making me invincible. Meow, my trees. Burn him down. Are you guys excited to fight this giant electric dragon? Summon this thing. Surely its tiny guns will lead us to victory. Uh-oh. No, I tried to dodge, but I can't dodge while moving or while attacking. Uh-oh, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm fine. Everything is fine. He probably will come with a Happy Meal, but it's all a bunch of hot air. There's nothing happy about this meal. Rest! Why does his weak spot keep changing in the middle?
I need your help.
Where cannons go. Oh, look at these little machinery things! Let's do something about them, Evan, my lad. Yeah, I know. I know, Lofty.
All together now!
It's not random. These are his death armies. Ow. I don't know what damaged me, but alright. It's the best way to take over, Unova? Surround it with death laser trees. Alright, I've got so many Higglies. Do the thing. What the flip, man? We got summon cannons to take down this fortress. Right, it looks like we're gonna have to be like level 60 or something for the next part of this game. Probably like 65. If you can't see in the top left, I am 41. That is my level. This guy is 51. He is 10 levels ahead of me. What do I do? Ow. Alright, well I did walk into that. It's steam time, laser time, what's he doing? Oh, his tail roars too, that's cute. Or maybe the tail is actually his name. That's his true face. The face he doesn't want anyone to see. I am dying horribly. And I'm dead. Ugh. Pain. Suffering. Bring him back. Heal everybody up. I'm probably gonna instantly die because I'm still in the steam. Okay, that's good. Fire wave! Why is it doing electric damage? And she's dead, because the computers don't know to... Kraken! Alright, I heard his feet. His feet are down. Stab him in the neck. Piggly, piggly, boo. Your elements turn against you. Ow. Okay. Well. Could be going better. I don't even know what killed me. Where am I? Who am I? I'm not gonna count that one just because I don't know who the heck I was. Now unable to fight. I can't hit him. Because he is covered in electricity. I'll heal. Healing is only money. Evan's dead. I thought he was already dead, but yeah. Here comes the fire and the flames. Oh wait, that was the steaming. Higglies, can you do the thing? Oh, okay. I walked into it. I didn't know he was doing it. Okay. So, how are all of you doing? I'm dying a lot. Have I been pressing minus? I've been pressing plus for like all of these death counters and none of them... Wait, it is working. It's just not showing up on stream for some reason? That's weird. It went down? Huh. Well. I was on the retro one for some reason. Oh well. Anyways, tactics time. What? I bet he counts as a golem. Or maybe brutal, I don't know. I think I will do one less here, one more for mana. Does this look confusing? I assure you it is. Can I level this up? Yes. Can I level this up? Yes. Can I level this up? No. Got the best stuff on. Tani can probably wear better boots. These are actually better for her. These are the best in terms of armor. I've got too much stuff. Why do I have so much stuff? Increases fire damage. Wow. I don't know what to do, guys. I think she needs a physical move with the hammer. Like, she should be able to, like, summon a giant gear or something. I don't know. Like, spin around and summon a gear. She's got the gear for it. Oh, I know what we can do. Of course, it's the thing I've been ignoring this entire game. We could eat food. We could eat good old eggnog. I don't really know what it will do, but... What should we eat? Melee attacks are pretty nice. Steak dinner. Improves physical and magical defense. I've got 3 of them. Go with that. There we go. Before we go save your company, let's have a steak dinner. Seems appropriate, right?
I'm raring to go.
Why were those separate?
The only way to take him down.
I missed everything.
Careful, man.
Okay, steam. How can I tell if he's gonna do fire or gonna do steam? Oh, it glows red. That's probably why. Ow! Do you guys want a steak dinner? We can cook it up right on the bastion. Ow! But surely, with my increased magical defense, I should be fine. Blue, so it's steam. I understand that. Please stop moving. Dang it. Look at all the little machinery things. Beating him up while the cutscene's happening. Oi! I'm just going to assume that the pilots for these little guys are the Highlanders. Or High Makers, whatever they are. I mean, they can't be Highlanders, there'd only be one from them. And there's clearly more than that. How am I gonna get this guy? Got it. Alright guys, charge up. Do the thing. Come on, do the thing. Thank you.
Now's your time to shine.
I don't know why he's surprised. There's just so many cannons. Every Higgly we've met has that power. You're not considered a true Higgly until you can summon cannons. Come on. I wonder if I can cut off his tail. That would be fun. I love you little guys. Also, ow. Using all of my powers. How did I not kill that thing? That's illegal, isn't it? What the? They're literally taking no damage. Alright. I think we have it this time, and it's not because I ate a steak dinner. I'm not really sure why he's not attacking. Maybe he's jealous that I had a steak dinner. But yeah, if you're a good guy, you'll have a steak dinner. Alright, now he's doing a bunch of damage. But hey, they didn't die to it. Yet. I spoke too soon. I knew I was gonna die, but I didn't think everybody would die at the same time. Do I still have my steak dinner? Do I keep my steak dinner through save files?
I'm raring to go.
The legs, Evan. The legs.
The legs, Evan. The legs. Take him down. Come on. That's a bad idea. Careful, man. Okay. I was like, oh, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. But then I smacked him with a hammer. And then set him on fire. Alright, honestly, Bracken is... Why are you two back here? Why are you holding hands at the back of a dinosaur? Thunderbolts, thunderbolts, thunderbolts. Seriously, why are they all the way back here? For no reason. And steam. Good job, Evan. Should have kept on rolling, rolling, rolling. Oh, my toes. Now I'm over here. The noise she makes is a little annoying, isn't it? Oh, I just noticed he has like a pig nose. I wonder why. I guess I can't just ask someone why they have a pig nose, but that would be rude. Lofty, please. I don't need your input.
This'll knock your socks off.
They interrupted me by landing. Yes, I know how they work, Lofty. I don't care. I can't move. Lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt. And pause. Stab. Wait, why did that guy survive? Doesn't make any sense. I suddenly just start doing like 0 damage. Oh well, someone can. I can do it this time. I just gotta be careful. I just gotta be careful. I'm almost full health, guys. I'm almost full health, guys. I'm being so careful. That is a cool dance. Oh yeah, I have ranged weapons. Totally forgot. Oh, Evan's dead. That sucks. Our king is dead. You'd think I would be more upset. Oh, they're both dead. Now I'm upset. I swear to you, this game is not hard. I just need to get good. I am getting upset though. Why do I keep— why is it keep dying? Oh, fire! Oh no! Oh no! They wasted their steak dinner, yeah. Oh yeah, you're right, it's gone. Can I eat while I'm— I can eat in the middle of battle? Why? I have a limited amount, but I mean, hey. I'll take a minute to eat bread. Suddenly we're all dead. I don't understand. What is doing all this damage? Alright, I can pause it and check to see if I still have a steak dinner.
This'll be over in no time.
Yes, okay. We all have steak dinners.
Go for the legs, Evan.
I'm gonna be
Legs.
Evan.
The only way to take him down.
For those that haven't been here much, I usually use Roland because he's an isekai main protagonist. But Evan's the king, so... and Reborn also said I can use it. I thought I could get it before I got the green. But I was already... And his weak point changed. That is the most ridiculous part of this fight. Soon again. Turn. Yep. Why? Pow, 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 pow. And it moved at the last second. I was totally going to hit it. I was thinking the same thing. Not exactly that, but it does feel like that tail should be something I should cut off. It also looks like a face. It looks like a bird. Uh-oh, I can't move. Why is it taking so long to break this? Did Evan just not do enough damage? He has the highest damage weapon. I'm going to explode. Here comes the fire. With the power of the sun, I beseech you. Wow, that did nothing. I guess it'd be I beseech at this point, but here's your weak point. I didn't stun him a single time. Not a single time. Back to Bracken. Why can't I hit this guy? Oh, I see how it is. I couldn't hit him, but his laser could keep going and hit me.
Together now!
Game's playing favorites. He loves the big dragon. Hates the tiny hammer girl. Voila. Healing. Oh, they actually ran to the healing point. That's fun. Ow. Hey, Higgly Piggly, set up the cannons, guys. Higgly Piggly, go!
Little guy.
This is definitely doable, but I feel like I'm actually hitting my head against a giant castle wall. He's not doing any moves, which I'm sure I just jinxed, but it's weird that it's been going on for this long. He's just constantly summoning guys.
How do you like this?
How do you like this? How would you like it if I just summoned a machine gun robot, which is gone? Oh wait, no, it did. I thought it ditched me like right away. Oops, didn't mean to do that, but... Boost my gun power. Yep, now he has the power of electricity. Ow! I somehow broke his weak point. I don't know when I did that.
Show us what you got.
Let's go, Higgly! Ow! Get any warning for that. Double healing power go. Oh, Connie's dead. That sucks. Don't worry, I have the power of gun. With my mighty power of gun, I will probably still die. Evan died. Evan is dead.
Evan.
Evan, yes. That is who I was talking about, yes. I think they keep dying because the computers don't realize he has this weird lightning aura thing going on.
Show us what you got.
So there's actually no point in reviving them. They'll just keep dying. And we did it! It was that easy.
Ow, my toes.
Alright, fine, you win.
I think it's
Not so fast.
Nope, not so fast. It's doing something. But hey, we did it. That's all that matters. Uh-oh. Is he supercharged now? He's going absolutely bonkers! Sorry, I'm on before. I'm at a loss for words. What do I do? Say goodnight. Alright, this seems like a just survive kind of situation. Why did I take damage? Why did I take damage?
But how can this be happening?
I don't know, man. When we get a bit out of here. Get out of here. Out of here. It doesn't even make. Whatever.
Evan!
I understand now. A leader must be willing to give
no,
his
Evan,
life
hang on.
to protect his people.
Hang on,
That's
Evan.
what Zip is planning to do. But I'm not going to let him. Not now.
Oh, okay.
I won't run away.
Here's Evan's king
Not
moment.
again. Not ever.
Oh no! What's happening? Wait, where'd the big dragon go? Lofty's turned into a dragon? What is this? Flippin' heck, man, I turned into a Chinese noodle, I did.
Lofty. Is it?
I'm upset he's not yellow.
Is it really you?
You know?
Amazing! You're amazing! Bastion
Does that
doesn't
mean all of
stand a
the
chance.
dragons started out as a little... whatever Lofty is?
Go on, Lofty! Show us your true power!
I will, none! My true power is to roar and all that. Oh no, I'm Evan alone. I'm running alone now. There you have it. Oh. We have lights! There's a pattern, watch it carefully. Ow! Great, now I have to do this. That wasn't his true form, obviously. Ow. 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 It's not random, Evan. It's just random how fast it is. Yeah, aren't I glad I was using Evan and have him equipped with stuff? Not really. This would have probably been funnier if I was woefully unprepared, which I still am. Energy given form.
Alright.
Alright. Oh no! Dang it! Why are they making me platform? I don't even have invisible walls and my Higglies are all the way over there. Oh, okay. They give me a shortcut. That's nice of them. Oh, okay. Apparently, it's just explode. Gotta run all the way back. think it was the middle one. Surprised I can make that jump, to be honest. I just realized Lofty's on top of him. I did it! Now I'm gonna stab you in the face! Ow! My snoot! Why? Why did you boop the snoot? I was just trying to be a good castle. Oh, what the heck happened, man? I feel like I lost my noodles. You turned back to normal.
Oh, you're kidding! There I was, just getting used to being big and long and handsome again. Knickers!
What did he mean again? What does again mean? Is that his true form? Seems you're only able to maintain your dragonly form for a short while, Lofty.
Exactly.
Yes, my theory is that the king's bond was strengthened, but only just enough. You're able to regain your original form, Lofty, but only for a very short while.
What?
But if Evan gets more kingly and the bond gets stronger, I'll be able to do it for longer, right? Maybe even forever in the end?
Go on, my son!
Righto, Evan. Get your king in your head off my lad, that's an order. I will. And still, I can't believe you managed to take down Bastion. I don't know what would happen if you hadn't. You'd all be dead. Thanks, Roland. Really appreciate the play-by-play. There's no way I would have been able to prevent the core from melting down, that's for sure. All's well that ends well. But you didn't half scare me with all that talk about the whole kingdom being wiped out. Yes, I can't believe things turned out this way. I built my reactor, tried to help people, then I tried to kill people. I maybe shouldn't have made it, run by using the blood of the innocents. And to make life better. Instead, I put everyone in danger. I'm no president. I don't deserve to run this country. Oh, Zip. You're not purple anymore, so you're fine.
Hmm?
What's that?
Hey!
Listen, everybody. Eh? Come on, Zip, we're behind you.
Yeah, Roland should be president.
But
no.
Don't deserve to run this country, huh? I think the people might have something to say about that.
President Vector, I came here originally to ask you something. You see, I'm trying to bring peace to our world. Real, lasting peace. But I will need your help to do it.
But,
Can I count on
Roland
your
was the
support?
president of Bird Town. I don't think he's ready to run a tree.
oh, I'm sure we can come to some kind of an arrangement. We'd need a preferential trade agreement, of course. Do you guys have an official technology partner?
Mr. President, sir, we make bread by hand and toast it using fire. So no. Oh, I can teleport here now. Cradle of Wisdom. Anything cool up here? No, he's from the unidentified Eagle Country. We don't have a bird on our flag drawn up. Just because he was going to San Francisco, which exploded in front of him at the beginning of the game, doesn't mean he was the president of America. Probably.
Yeah, I'm ready when you are. The sooner we get this pact signed, the better. We can get back to work.
Let our nations be joined for the sake of the world.
Let the banners of war ne'er again be unfurled.
United we stand as one single land.
He has this majestic scientific wand, and we've got a stick. This was president of the Union? Huh. What does that mean?
So he's looking to bring back this horned one, and you're looking to stop him?
That sounds ridiculous.
Yes. And if we can join forces with the other kingdoms, we may just stand a chance.
I see. And out of the big players, there's only Ding Dong Dell left now, huh? That could be difficult.
How do they see Ding Dong Dell without laughing?
Yes.
Yes. So for anyone that doesn't remember, Evan used to be the king of Ding Dong Dell, and then his counselor Mousinger betrayed him and tried to kill him. It's always the counselors. Every single time.
But I can tell by your face, you're not gonna back down. Luckily, we'll be right behind you. You have my word as president of Broadleaf.
Thank you so much.
You'll be going with our new friends, Brack?
Yes,
Yep.
Mr. President. Just as you ordered.
But is that really all right? Bracken's awfully important to your kingdom, isn't she?
Awfully important to your kingdom, isn't she? And also you, isn't she? What's Ding Dong Dell? I only know that as my next target for world domination.
Sure, and she'll be important to yours too. I could hardly send some second-tier engineer to help our new partners now, could I?
You could. I wouldn't know the difference.
You heard the man. I'll be on hand for all your mechanical and technological needs from now on.
Can we make
From hair
robots?
clips to airships, I'm your gal.
Do hair clips count as technology? I mean, I guess, but... Bracken joins the party permanently.
So President Vector was freed from the grip of his obsession, and Broadleaf became the next country to sign up to the Declaration of Interdependence.
Thank you, lady.
And not only that, but Evan found a new friend in Bracken Meadows. His
Meadows?
endless inventiveness was sure to help Evan.
I don't really like the name
flourish
Bracken.
as
Alright.
never before. Only one great nation now remained.
Ding dong.
Ding Dong Dell.
Why did everything go white? Oh, right, Curious Boy. Forgot.
So Lottie finally showed his true power.
Yes, he turned into a giant noodle.
Yes, it was such a surprise. You never would have guessed from looking at him.
Rude.
And everything seems to be settling down in Broadleaf too.
So to
It
speak.
does, yes. President Vector is back to his old self.
I don't know what the...
I'm sure he'll put his people first from
Who
now
is
on.
Curious Boy?
And his friends will learn to trust him again soon enough. The bond between them is too strong for them to hold a grudge.
Uh-huh.
I only hope that I can forge such
He's a
firm
curious
friendships.
boy.
I've a long way to go before people look up to me like they do Zip, though. I'm nothing like him.
Well, you are kind of short, Evan, but...
It takes all kinds of kings to make a world. I think you should just keep doing what you're doing.
Perhaps you're right.
Hey, Evan,
Hey, Evan. What's up?
have you ever thought about what you'd do if someone really close to you betrayed
Don't
you?
raise that flag! Also, what do you
What?
mean? He already had Mousinger betray him.
Oh, I was just wondering.
Forget I asked. Forget I asked. I'm just going to make Roland betray you, probably. Why did he raise that flag? Alright, taking all bets. Who's gonna betray us? And why is it Roland? I wasn't sure I saved. I just saved twice. You know how it is. Oh, wait. There you go. Hey, some candy. Mm-hmm. All
This
right.
is what you need, right?
Why, Roland.
So, you managed to acquire it. Not that I expected any less.
Oh no.
You are nothing if not dependable. Yeah, that's me. We good to go then? Who's there? Crikey.
I'd miss. Oh well. Can you imagine using Roland the entire
Chapter
game
7.
and
A traitor in our midst.
why would Roland ever betray us? Oh, is that what you saw then?
What do you want, Kirsch? You're planning to keep me beating out your little words in me ear, you scurvy swabby. Sorry, boss, but it's important. You want to hear this. You can be sure of that. I was almost shot. It's about me business in the castle late last night. Happened upon a fishy scene indeed. Shady character clad in all robes, chin wigging with old Roland there. Old Roland. Well, I'm mistaken, 'twas more pleasantry they were changing hands. Seemed more like a state secrets to me. Roland? What are you talking about? You sleeping on the job and had yourself a little dream is all. Swear, boss, that's what I saw. Swear on my life. When he and Spinny there lurking there listening, he came after me with a face as black as thunder. I was lucky to escape from the gizzards. I ain't about to believe such a thing to one of our own without proof, but you seem convinced, matey, that's for certain. Hey, well, keep a weather eye on the swab, see what you can see.
Aye.
Aye, boss. Can I still use Roland, or is he gone? All the tweaks to the research facilities implemented, Your Majesty. Got a few improvements that should ensure they are pretty much future-proof for now.
Wow.
I have to say, Bracken, things have come impressively far, impressively fast since you arrived in town. Of course they have. Why else would you have made me the Minister of Ingenuity? Bracken is an asset indeed. We have made precious little headway into other areas, not the question of how to encourage Ding Dong Dell to sign the declaration. Yes, can't even get close to them, let alone convince them to let us hear us out. With the Horn One's resurrection surely growing closer with every passing day, simply can't afford to let these petty differences divide us. Petty differences? He killed your dad!
Forgive me.
Something I wish to speak to you all about. Roland's the traitor, let's kill him. Only there have been some recent events within the realm that have... What's that noise? Are you telling me that his evil side isn't the one that set up the whole face on his airship thing? That's just a thing he did normally? Oh no.
How's it going?
How's everybody? Thing good over here?
Hey!
Fine entrance, Zip. What do we owe the pleasure? Well, we just got done fixing Broadleaf up after the, trouble, so maybe I come and offer you guys a little help. Right? Greatest brain in all the world looking out for you. Lucky you, right? First gift to you will be my free use of my Zeppelin! Fly, my friends! The skies are yours now!
What?
Your airship? Really? Can you just make ours fly? I don't want to fly around with your face.
Blimey!
Amazing. Think I'll be able to cram into that thing. Be able to fly around even when there's no wind.
Exactly.
Sure will, kiddo. Upgrade the old girl and minimize the perpetual fission reactor. She's zippier than ever in all senses of the word. Yeah, I was going to mention that. Zippy's right, man. They got your great ugly mug passing all over the front of it.
Oh, flippin' heck.
Try not to think about that. I wonder if this might be something of an issue.
Hey.
You're kidding, right? Ugly mug? How do you know this is one of the most mathematically well-proportioned faces ever studied? I must say, I wonder if it might be less conspicuous than the face on the front.
Really?
You too, Evan. You're breaking my heart here.
Listen.
Zip, it's not just what it looks like. You ever stop thinking about the air resistance? This thing must cause a heck of a lot of drag. Sorry, but it's coming off.
Come on.
Come on, time to go to work. But you can't just... Oh, man. Okay, I'm glad they addressed the giant face. Although I feel like it should have probably just been his evil side that did that. Anyway, time to run a kingdom. Get all our money. Get all our stuff. There we go. Can I upgrade our kingdom? No, we can't. I can expand my coffers, but... I need 50 people and 35 or more facilities. And I'll expand our coffers, I guess.
Now I just need more money. Yes, now she works for us. I don't know what she does, though. Oh. She's good at weapon or armor making. As it turns out.
Hello.
Hello. These two have leveled up. Ray, good old Fido. Can I level up this facility? Complete research. Nope, I don't have enough money. I guess I do want her to work here, you know, at the armory. Ta-da! True brilliance. Pure technical wizardry that can boost any work in weapon or armor making. What else do I have? Just accessory development. Blech. Master of Nimble Fingers? I don't know what that means. Do I have anyone with nimble fingers? Wait. Paichi has nimble fingers. Why isn't it checkmarked? Does she have to get to, like, master level? Oh no, that's gonna take forever. Just one thing after another with this kingdom. Like, I don't want to do it, but I really might just have to leave this game on at some point. Just to get money. Let's get a ranch. Ta-da! Yeah, we got birds. Who wants to work here? I do not have any more of those coins. Niel would also be right there, so... Or Niel, whatever his name is. Improved research speed! Now everything's a little bit faster. I wonder if that includes ones that were already going. I only have $5,000 left. Ugh. Well... Save for dimensional delving... Orb smashing avoidance? Avoids destroying orbs so you get more of them. Oh, okay. This doesn't actually help too much, but... I have gone into one of them, because that's how you find out about them in the first place, is you walk up to the door, and then the dreamer person walks up and is like, hey, I need you to go in there and get the thing. It's in like one of the starting caves. Oh, hey, this was... I forgot about this completely. Kingmaker Blessing. I can't afford. Huh. See, Roland can't betray us. Who will give us our money? Is he gonna steal all of our money? Dang it, I keep mashing the button. I don't really have anything else to do yet. I guess I'll build this just because why not? Just found another spinal cord, just, you know, by the river. But I guess that'll be it for now. I am in town now. And next time, we'll probably just be Side Quest City again. Don't worry about it. Wait, can I talk to this guy?
Excuse me?
No. He wants a hybrid bow that I do not have. But yeah, that's gonna be it for now. I should probably go deal with stuff and things. But I hope you all enjoyed our grand adventure. Even... I could probably make it, who knows. But he needs it to be high tier. And the only high tiers I have are my own. Like, on the plus side, I just saved. But on the plus side, this game didn't crash. I will maybe look to see if I can get the save data over to my Steam Deck and just play it from there. That way I can just leave it on and get some extra money, because this is going to take 300 years. By upgrading it? I mean, maybe.
Excuse me?
Hybrid bow, grade 5 or higher. Can I get a hybrid bow? Hybrid bow. Do not own any. I give it a bunch of stuff. Does it need the star or the grade at the... Yeah. Can I just give it to him?
Excuse me?
Oh, yeah, okay, that was easy. Good idea, Toronto.
Yeah.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I hope we repay you by making more bows. Yeah, that gave us a little bit of king's money, so that's good. Well, that was easy. And I just had to show it to him. I didn't even use it. But anywho, thanks a lot for watching. Thanks a lot for hanging out. Hope you all enjoyed our great battle against the fortress. And yeah, I hope that no one close to us betrays us. I know the Reborn would never betray us, but I mean... Divya was here and then disappeared. Just saying, we saw her in the area and then suddenly... Things happen, but you didn't hear it from me. Anywho, I will probably see you tomorrow for either more of this or more of something else. So thanks for watching, and boy for now. Keep an eye on the mist.